First of all, I would like to welcome you to Chevon Valley. And it's a nice story behind this Chevon Valley. Listen to me. The government today is trying to look on the situations and how we're going to support the farmer in the rural areas to promote their productivity in terms of gold projects. And you could see the scenario today that out of 3.67 million goats in the country, 2% are coming from the commercial raisers and 98% are coming from the doctor raisers. It is the reason why that the government is trying to look on how we could help these 98% for them to become commercial raisers someday. But aside from this, we have looked on the problems, just like the absence of the defined marketing program for goats, no available goat meat products in the supermarket. There are carcasses or there are cases where goat meat is available, but it's not safe in terms of hygienic preparations. And of course, they buy the whole goat just to slaughter and cook the recipe they wanted to eat. For the industry situations or industry opportunity, it is part of the government program, as I have mentioned a while ago. And based on the sampling survey that we have done, average of 85% are goat eaters. 60% prefer canned products, 40% prefer choice cuts, 80% willing to pay the suggested price of 120 pesos per can, 370 pesos per kilogram of Chevon cuts, and 270 kilograms per cuts as other parts of the goat meat. And there are 3 big supermarkets are willing to consider the products for their shelves. Now, another industry situation is just like that. In Chevon Valley alone, Isabela alone, we have produced at least 142,296 kilograms per year. And for the disposal of goats, in the Philippine situation, from 2014 to 2016, we have produced 3.1 million goats for 2014 and 3.2 million goats, 3.6 million goats in 2016. I'm just to correct on that. Now, this is the product that we have. The product, we branded it as Chevon Valley. It is made by calderetang kambing, adobong kambing, and of course, the kilawing kambing. And we have also a vacuum pack products like frozen products out of Chevon products or goat meat. Please take note that our products were developed through research and development funded by DCART, Department of Science and Technology. These are value-added products highlighting the process of transforming market scheme for goat from per head basis to retail cuts. These products were processed without any preservatives, and this can be stored on shelf for more than 1 year. So this is also registered under the utility model as a trademark and the process and the procedure. Now, the comparative analysis of this product, you can see here that other meat products like beef, pork, and chicken has a higher in terms of calories, total fats, saturated fat, cholesterol, and it is a concentrate-based diet. And the production is very high cost. If we talk about Chevon, it is lower in calories, total fat, saturated fat, cholesterol, and sodium. And it is forage-based diet, and the production is lower cost compared to the other meat products. Now, these products are being supported by facilities. We have AA standard slaughterhouse and meat processing center, meaning we can distribute our products throughout the country if you pass through with these facilities in the Isabela State University. And of course, we have developed the Philippine National Standard for the code of slaughtering practices for goats by means of scalding method or removal of the hair, flaying method by removal of the skin, and of course, the singeing method, which is the burning of the hair and the burning of the skin. Now, we have also developed the Philippine National Standard or the PNS for Chevon cuts. This is in support with the processing procedure and the slaughtering activity for our goats. Meaning, if you're going to use these cuts, it is advantageous to the part of the consumer. It is also advantageous part of the processors and the producers or the goat raisers. So you can use this class, and they are doing this now. And then for the business model that we have, in terms of manufacturing activities, the Isabela State University is encouraging our professors or researchers in a company to have a spin-off. And we're inviting everyone to become a part of the company or part of the agency to have to open their license for them to manufacture the products. In terms of product distribution, we will be considering for the phase 1, the direct selling and the online. And for the phase 2, it is a distribution agreement between the Isabela State University and the company. For the product market, phase 1, we will consider the region 2, and we will expand it to the other regions. For regions 1, 3, and core, you could notice at the northern part of the zone. And the phase 3 is the other parts of the regions, including NCR. Now, you could see in the beauty of these products, because by patronizing this product, by using this product or bringing this product in the market, you could see and you can address this product, or by using this product, the supply chain of gold from production to the marketing. And you could see here how we could help our farmers for them to become entrepreneurial learning process and how to develop their marketing activity in order for them to produce a goat meat products to be processed in the slaughterhouse and into canned products and processed products. For possible collaborations and partnership, please contact me anytime and we could help you or we could talk something about the products. Thank you very much and good afternoon.
Thank you. Any questions from our colleagues from the session?
Hi, Jonathan. I think it was really clear pitch in terms of the process and what you deliver, what you plan to do. But I'd like to understand a bit more about the incentivization for the farmers. How will they receive the benefit? Will it be per product that you sell, or are they paid for the goat? What's in it for them? Yeah, for the farmers.
Yes, actually, this is one of the projects that we have in the government today in the Philippines, that we are trying to help our farmers to produce more goats. And we buy all their goats. The peasants...
For like a flat fee, or what's the incentive for them to produce more goats? Do you know how you would pay them?
Meaning, like... Yes, actually we are trying to inspire our farmers to produce more goats because there is an assurance of their goats in the market. So it's one way of helping our farmers at the same time, and it's one way of addressing the gap of the supply of our goats. So we could easily market these products, and easily we could also help our farmers. And the incentives of our farmers that they have received is that there's an assurance of the market of their produce.
Any other questions from the audience? Sir, please. The microphone is on this side. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Noel. I represent the National Federation for Goat and Sheep Producers of the Philippines. I just have this very concerning question to our presenter. Since we have been working closely with government, but I come from the private sector, and as far as prices is concerned, the price of goat per kilo is higher than poultry, than pork, and beef. But then our concern is that we have been in the industry, and government has been working with us to produce these animals from the smallhold farmer up to the large producers. And we have been asked to look at the market beyond the Philippine shores because the market is so wide because it concerns the ASEAN, wherein the company of countries which are goat eaters, and the Philippines itself is demanding for goat meat. With your study, would you be able to help our industry in the private sector more specifically to address the growing demand for this commodity? And it's quite alarming because our goat population is declining, which means that it's not because we are short of goats, but the concern is we consume more than we produce. So if we will be able to assure our farmers that through technology and interventions such as the one that you presented, would you be able to help the industry in this line? Thank you.
Yes, of course. It is part of our obligations as project leaders for this to help the industry, and you have to specify what particular problems that you would like to address, so that we could also give you in return in terms of technology that you are needed in the industry. If you're talking about breeding, so we can help you the breeding programs or the breeding activities through artificial inseminations and natural breeding. If you want to do some carcass evaluations, if you want to do some slaughtering and processing of goats, well, we can do the same, depending on what particular issues that you are going to address.
Yes, sir. Probably later we can. Well, we're very much interested in the processing, so probably we can collaborate together with the federation officials.
Well, for this time, since we have the facilities at the Isabela State University, no need to invest a lot of buildings or structures, but you can work with us through our technology business incubation project. You can work with us, and then we can probably arrange something, and then you can start by tooling our facilities so that you can move on. Until such time, you have to complete everything. You have to you have to be particular in terms of the operations. That's the reason. Probably to start, you can come up with your own facilities. But for this time, enroll at the technology business incubation project of the Isabela State University, and we can work together.
Thank you. Question, sir, please.
Just a quick question, sir. Do you have some statistics or data as far as the demand of goats here in the Philippines concerned for meat consumption? And as far as the products that you are presenting here is concerned, are you using native goats here, or do you use hybrid goats like lower goats in general? Thank you.
Okay, so first I would like to answer you first on the demand. You can see the disposition data that I have presented. It was increasing for every year for a 20 to 30% up to the present. So tumataas po yung ating demand. And that's the reason that we are trying to encourage our farmers to produce more goats, to raise more goats, because there is a demand in the market for today. With regards to the breeds of the animals, basically, if you're going to use bower goats for slaughtering procedure, definitely you can come up with a 64% carcass recovery comparing to the native ones. Because native ones will only come up with a carcass recovery of 50%. For upgrades, you can come up probably about 50 to 55%. But the pure breed line will come up with a 65% carcass recovery. Better use the purebred doing this activity so that you can come up with also with a better return. No need to go on more on breeds or meaning marketing of all breeds, because there are some breeders who are trying to emphasize that they are going to sell their animals as a breeder, but it was not qualified as a breeder. Go for slaughtering, go for processing, and you have the same return of your investment. You just contact me, sir, anytime, and then I can explain you the details of the operations in terms of slaughtering and the processing activity of our Chevon cats. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Just one last question from the gentleman.
I just have one simple question. I've heard that there's so much demand. What's the difficulty in encouraging investments?
Well, there's a lot of demand for goat meat. I think the difficulty there is that we are trying to harmonize our raisers to raise more goats because there is assurance of the market. And then we're trying to call a person to invest in the manufacturing activity and for the distribution of all these products. So we will try to harmonize, because as I have seen few, the problems that we have encountered is we don't have yet a model for the marketing of our products for goals. That's why we are trying to set up a model on how we could connect from the production chain to the market, to the processing and then the marketing of our products.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Nyaga.
Thank you.
Let me call him out.